All right, everyone, and to the October 5th, Season 2, Show 38 of the year. Welcome to the Fly for Fun Show. I'm Drone Flyer, Captain Kelly, and I want to welcome everybody in tonight. We got a great chef, Michael Wright and Erik Marvel, and informed me that he may be late, but we'll get him in the minute he gets in, and we want to thank him. That is edrone, of course. Michael Wright, support of many channels, and Michael and I went over to South Florida drone meetup last. Pretty cool. We took well, it was a lot longer road trip for him than it was for me, but fun. And we'll talk a little bit about that, and we'll catch up with. I think he's almost retired. Ray. He's not full blown Ray Kelly yet, but he's close.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got our two-part 107 questions tonight, and of course we will be drawing for a winner of this Fly for Fun tonight. I know my background there is messing with that. We got the wheel and got the names in there. We got some. See, Ray, we got some happy birthdays tonight. Ron Brown had a birthday. I think it's Sunday. Jose Mendez, Magwell, Kevin Tolley, and Nemo Edwards. So we have a list of birthdays that we want to wish
happy birthday.
Happy and. What else? Of course, we got our Fly for Fun sticker pack that we give. Well, I say Fly for Fun. We're giving away a sticker tonight, and got a great sticker pack. Of course, you get Adventure to Ray Kelly, Johnny Drone Flyer Institute as they sponsor the questions. Fly for Fun show and a drone. I have a Ray recovering Dustin quadcopters and tech. Mr. John Flynn. Matt Bagg, happy birthday, Matt. Angela, Bob Dempsey with drones, Joe Fotilio, and Tom Lens Capture Life. So we'll, and also Marcus Idaho quadcopter hat pin. Marcus sent me some of those, and I'll get those out to you tomorrow. You win, and we'll pull for that. Doing a show, of course, and we got out two point questions with that. And Ray is giving away. I think Ray, what are you giving away this month?
Yeah, we're gonna give away a hat. Adventures with CaptainRay Kelly hat. Yep.
Yeah, and I gotta say I'm sporting a Adventure Ray Kelly. This is my birthday present. I got this. I think the other day was actually at my daughter's house. I didn't realize it.
Happy birthday!
Bailey brought her. Say I want to thank you for that, Ray. And yeah, button is top button, guys. He said I had to show a little skin here.
Yeah.
So Ray, what's up with you? How's it going?
I tell you, Johnny, I've been busy. I had a couple of meetups with one was with Al Cercione from the South Florida Drone Flyers, and then I also had another meetup with Rob Kamada. But it's so much fun meeting up with other drone pilots. And I see you've been meeting up with Joe, Captain Joe.
Joe and I flew yesterday. Went out to the lighthouse. Man, we had a great time. Well, we went. I think the first time we did the lighthouse. But man, we hadn't been able to get back because it's a boat launch, and the way the wind blows kind of dictates get the tide and stuff. So yeah, and then one day it was really windy. Even if we could have got back, we couldn't have flown. But yeah, we put up and Joe a video yesterday of the Joe actually. I think he put one up to Mini 3, but he actually shot one with the Air 2S that he just purchased. So yeah,
when I take people to my secret spots, I swear them to secrecy. You know what I mean? They're not allowed to tell anybody about them.
I told everybody.
But I tell you, I took them to one of my favorite spots. Port Jefferson Harbor. That's where the ferries are that go to Connecticut, from Long Island to Connecticut. And we had such a good time flying there. And I think Al's in the chat, and I'm sure he'll agree with me, and it's just fun sharing your drone locations with other drone pilots,
Let me see, Ray, and you. Let me a little bit of this is a little bit of what you did with Al.
With Captain Ray Kelly. On this adventure, we're going to head back to Long Island, New York. And we're going to go back to the Dean Garrett Harborfront Park. It's a great park. It's a great park to fly from. Really.
Now, Ray, how far is that from your house? I mean,
20 minutes from my house, yeah.
Wow.
And it's just fun. And you go there early, there's hardly anybody there. I'm in the car. We're coming up to North Ocean Avenue.
Ray, you got a jacket on there. It must have been cool that morning, huh?
It was. It was a little chilly. Low 50s.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. There he is.
There he is.
And Al gets up early almost every
He's such a
morning.
good guy. He's such a good guy to fly with, you know.
Yeah,
And
bump it up a little bit. There you go.
he actually brought 3 drones with him, but we flew our Maverick 3s right at the Port Jefferson Harbor there, and we got some great shots of the ferry right there. Um, and as one leaves, another one will come in from Bridgeport, Connecticut. So we got to film two ferries. And it was just a fun day. And there's beautiful luxury motor yachts there, you know.
And Ray, you were flying them. You were 3, right?
The Mavic 3, yeah. But it was just a fun day of flying. And we had stopped at another secret location on the way there, and Al got to fly that one also, the Vietnam Memorial. And that was cool too.
Yeah.
But Johnny, we got a lot of people in the chat already, you know, and we got to welcome them in. So rather than show my video anymore, let's welcome them in. And Matt Bagwell, got to say happy birthday, brother. Al, South Florida Drone Flyers, number 2. And I'm going up the list. Stephen Drones, number 3. Jody, Drone Shots, always good to see you. And Rob, how you doing? I had such a great time with you at the fire department open house. Thank you again for inviting me. And Rob is a great pilot. You know, he's got that M30 drone, Johnny. You know, where do you see it? If you ever get a chance to see it, it's going to be amazing, really.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, going up the list, John, Flying Flynn Media, and Don Mudball, how you doing? Good to see you. And did I say Stephen Drones already? And Alan, Drone Views Media, all the way from Ireland. How you doing? Silas, good to see you. And Scott, Jack Rabbit, how you doing? Bud Bieber's in the house. I'm going up the list, Johnny. And Hot Rod in Daytona is watching tonight. Thank you, Hot Rod. Michael Lane, Night Train, FPV. Going up the list. Yep. John K, how you doing? Good to see you. Unlimited Vertical. How you doing, John? Good to see you. Angie, Lost Girl Adventures. How you doing? God bless America. David, AZ Drone Dude. Jim's Droning. How you doing? Bob Casey, all the way from Kentucky. How you doing, Bob? And of course, Maddie's Drone World's in the house.
Maddie's here, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Johnny, we got a great crowd in the house. Sherry Bauer. And we'll get back to the name shortly. But, you know, Johnny, you know, not that I'm getting jealous of you and Joe, but, you know, he's moving in on me, you know.
I'll tell you, yeah, I got a little surprised. My sister-in-law had these. My brother-in-law used to shoot that same lighthouse, and it's funny that she brought these cups because she's trying to make room in a. So I'm gonna give one to Joe, and it's pretty neat. It's a lighthouse we filmed. They were actually trying to raise some money for restoration of this light. I don't know really where you know what they raise or whatever, but yeah. So I got a cup it's kind of crazy that she brought that today.
Yeah, and that's a great location that you guys go to and you fly there with the lighthouse and the tugboat, the sunken tugboat.
Yeah, that boat's been there. I think Joe's probably 30 years or so, you know. Of course, it's about it'd be a great we were looking at it yesterday and I was teasing Joe. Let me fly your mini 3 to some of those
we got David Lorenzo in the house and Sergio and Charles Hatmaker. How you doing?
Yeah, Charles. Yeah, well, Angela. Hey,
Thank
Angela
you all for
always
tuning in and watching.
Angela
tonight.
always
really
wish us a good race. She always texts me about an hour before Wednesday and say, "Hey, have a great show." She definitely supports the channels, you know.
And we got a great guest, 2 great guests actually, but Michael Wright, he's in the back room. He's enjoying the shrimp and lobster that we have back there, and I'm going to introduce him right now. Is that all right, Johnny?
Let's do this first question and then we'll get Ray Mike in here now. I see Eddie Nunez. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us.
Eddie, how you doing, buddy?
All right, here we go.
Okay, according to 14 CFR Part 107, who is responsible for ensuring a safe, small, unmanned aircraft operating environment? A, remote pilot in command. B, person manipulating the controls. Or C, the drone owner. That's an easy one, you know. We'll see who gets it first.
We talked about that. You know, that question is probably that answer to correct answer to this question is in about 4 to 5 different test questions on that 70 questions or whatever it is, 60 questions. So and when you see that answer, it is probably the correct answer.
Yeah. You still got that little bit of an echo, a little bit, Johnny. I don't know if anybody else notices it, but
I don't know.
But anyway, I think Jerry Bauer, he got it first. The answer is A, remote pilot in command. So, Jerry, congratulations, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I see Jerry right here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So,
congratulations,
most
Jerry.
everybody got it right. Yeah, most everybody got it right. So
we'll put you down for that.
And JC Flying's in the house, Johnny. Good to see you. And Brent, Eat More Possum, how you doing? So we got a great crowd in the house. But more importantly, we got a great guest, and I want to introduce him right now. It's Michael Wright, TxArch DroneGuy. He's one of the best guys in the drone community. So let's bring him in, Johnny. You know.
All right, I'm sorry.
Here we go. How y'all doing?
Mike.
Hey, Mike, welcome.
How you doing? Whoop, over there. What y'all been up to?
Welcome to the Fly for Fun show, Michael. Always good to see you.
I'm glad to be on it here. So, what y'all been up to?
I've been having these little mini meetups, but yeah, I've been flying. Having a good time flying. Yeah,
good weather.
Getting a great time of year. I know we haven't had rain in like 21 days. It's been morning and it's been in the high 80s, but still very, very, very nice weather.
Oh yeah, I'm good with the mid 80s.
Yeah.
Like 70s, but 80s are good. So,
have you been flying much down there in Texas?
Yeah. Been flying a little bit. In fact, I was going to bring up told Johnny and Ray that to bring up the deal with the Amazon SE that Marcus talked about. I ordered it. I called Marcus last night and told him I ordered it, and I got ordered the refurbished one.
Okay.
And I got it for $197 with taxes, like $213 with Texas tax. And
that's a great deal.
It came in 3 days. 3 days later, you could new packaging. Still got the stickers on it.
But Mike, you already have totally different story about that drone, right?
And I was talking to Marcus. I know he's always called his the Johnny SE, and with Johnny's approval, I like to call mine my Johnny. So that's what I got it. Here you go. I got the my Johnny drone.
Man, hey, I should get royalties from these.
And I've flown it only about 10 feet in the air, just make sure. I yawned it and forward, backwards, up and down, and it works great. No problem at all.
That's great. Now, did you have the original Mini?
I had the original Mini. I did not have this.
Do you find that this one flies a little better?
I only flown it 3 minutes just to check it out, see if it'd fly, from what we were hearing. But I did the yaws, turns, just in the backyard here, 10 feet in the air. It was great. No problem at all. It charged fine. I still got the stickers on it.
Well,
$200
lots of luck with it. All the best with it, Mike.
Well, I didn't need it, but the $200 they were sticking in my car, I'll have it.
Hey, that's a great Chuck Fisher in the house. And God bless America. How you doing?
No, I saw my Mini.
So Mike,
I got the Mini too.
How's retirement? Are you starting to get used to retirement?
I'm getting used to it. I'm enjoying it. I'm spending a lot of time recently on trying to get bids for my home, construction bids for our future home. So,
Mike, but
I've been on the phone a lot. What is
That's
that,
going to
Johnny?
be a big project.
Yeah, it is. It'll take a while. So, well, Johnny, where are you on yours, construction-wise? I saw it pretty well framed in, and
I'm actually inside waiting for cabinets. My daughter and them will get an installation tomorrow, and we'll be moving a sheetrock on theirs in the next probably 7-8 days.
wow, going it fast.
But it's going to slow down at this point. You know, the cabinet guys out, and you know. But anyway, it's coming along good.
Yeah, well, once you get inside, like the cabinet standpoint, you're probably about 3-4 weeks away. You should be.
Oh, I don't know about
Should
that.
be.
No.
Okay.
We got custom showers, and so it's we're probably looking at February.
Oh, really? That long ago? That way? Huh.
January for sure. But anyway.
So
but Mike, you all had drone, and CaptainRay had a different result. The same drone, but y'all got two different stories, right?
Exactly. Yeah, mine came in 3 days. Like I said, shipped within less than 24 hours. It shipped supposedly, and it did. It showed up in 3 days.
Yeah, unfortunately, mine didn't show up. Amazon, there was a notification that it was delivered, but I never received it. And then I don't know what happened, but initially they gave me a $21 credit, but then it never showed up. So I finally called them about 4 or 5 days later, and they said, no. I mean, it's showing delivered, but they took it back. He said
Ray, didn't it show like it was damaged or something the first time you
said?
Then
she told me, they brought it back because it was damaged.
And
that's
weird.
Saying, oh, okay, but I never do. I just want to let you know I didn't receive it. So I'd like either you ship it to me or you give me a refund.
Right.
And they were going to see if they'd ship it again, but apparently they couldn't get them to ship me another one. So they ended up.
Guys, I want to remind you hashtag Fly Pack. We only got 12 entries and 37 people or 38 people in. So hashtag Fly for Fun. Got a great sticker pack. So enter that if you would.
Yeah. So, but I tell you, for the past 2 days, it's been raining here, so
really?
I haven't had a chance to get back out. You know, really.
Yeah.
And one of the other things that happened to me is I got to meet Rob Kamada, and he was flying the M30 drone. That was amazing. It really was a very, very impressive drone. Have you ever seen that drone, Mike?
I've not seen it. No. I saw your review on it with Rob that you were flying at the fire station there. I've never seen a volunteer fire station as nice as that building is.
Yeah, you were saying that
one day deal, typically.
Yeah, I was saying that was real fire departments don't look like that here.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Yeah, no, that was pretty impressive. Money. Yeah.
Maybe Rob made a big donation to that fire department. So
yeah, but
there's a really nice report though. How they're doing it. I just don't understand why they have a volunteer fire department with a station like that and the number of trucks. Why don't they have a hired staff? I mean,
yeah. Well, some of the departments have paid paramedics.
Right.
Some of them. I don't know if that's the case in Syosset, but most of the firefighters themselves and drone pilots, there's very few fire departments that use drones, and they're volunteers.
Are there a lot of volunteer fire departments like that?
Yes, all throughout Long Island. Yes,
on that scale.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the cities just don't hire the staff, or I guess.
Yeah, no, it's working out this way. So
wow,
Yeah.
And it does save on your taxes.
Oh yeah.
Anyway. Mike, how's the Vada coming?
I like the Vada. I flew it last weekend. I'm gonna fly it again this week here, and that's someone try to get a fourth battery when they have that Amazon, the DJI sale. I mean DJI sale there. You get 30% off. I get one battery 30% off. Yeah. So
yeah, see that's one of the items that you can order.
I haven't flown it manual yet, but I will. I mean, I'm not afraid of crashing it now.
So
the Avata seems like a very, very cool drone. I seen again, Rob Kamada was flying it, Stevie Bronx was flying it, and You know what happens? You get the bug. You really do. I almost went out
Right.
and ordered one when I got home, but I held off.
It's a fun drone, and I ordered Can's Red Riders even before I got my drone in. It came in, so I haven't flown it without those. So, but, I'm not afraid to crash. It's hit the ground a couple times actually, but not a bit of damage. So.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, Lake Pilot, how you doing?
What's the Bob say? Look down there. Leave that up on the screen. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
What you got planned? What you got? I know the holidays. So are you kind of hanging out? I know you're working a little bit, and you've been flying a little bit. So what's up? You have you been meeting up with Kai and them? Any?
I haven't been down. I was down there about 6 weeks ago. I try to get down there every couple months. I'm going to try to go down there in a couple weeks. I mean, he normally has it the 15th or the 20th of the month, the middle to third week of the month.
That's a pretty good little way.
It's a 4-hour drive for me to Kai's.
Okay,
my property is 25 minutes from there though.
Okay, that's what he meant, I believe. Yeah.
So I'll go fly my
That's
property.
close.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll go there when I go, and I like it when he has it morning. He's had it as late as 5 o'clock on a Saturday evening, and it's hard for me to make those because I could stay overnight, but if I can stay overnight, I'll stay overnight the night before. Not afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
But, I enjoy going down
there. He's actually on the stream here. Welcome in, Kai.
Okay. Chuck Fisher's saying that in Virginia, half of them are 50% paid, and 50% of volunteer. Yeah. Okay.
Got a question in the chat here. Let me put it here. Where was it at? Right here. What drone is Ray Kelly going to get next?
I tell you, I'm very, very, very happy with this one. I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say enough good things about the Mavic 3. I love this drone, and then I love my backup drone, which is the Air 2S. So I'm very, very content. Really, I am. So I don't know. Nothing on my list, but I did ask Santa. I threw out a hint to Santa. The FPV Avata would be nice.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have got the Avata unless I had the prior FPV. So I wouldn't have paid the amount for the Avata. I wouldn't think. But you I got the standalone. FPV, right? I got standalone.
I said you can use your FPV, don't you, Mike?
Yes. That's when I got the Avata. I bought the drone only. I didn't buy a drone with it. Nothing with it. Just the drone and one battery.
Okay.
I did buy the Flymore package for battery.
Do you have the motion controller too for the FPV?
I do have that. I bought that when I bought the FPV.
All right. Yeah.
In fact, I've flown the Avata only with the FPV so far. I mean, with the motion controller.
Yeah.
I've not flown it with a receiver yet.
I guess.
I haven't tried it.
Besides Marcus, Mike, I think you have the largest drone collection.
Oh, I don't think so. I think Max has it. $50 a drone goes pretty quick. You get a lot of drones that fits out of space.
Yeah.
Well, the guys who have FPV, they got a ton of drones.
FPV. I remember that during the first Florida drone meetup when those FPV guys showed up with all those drones.
Yeah.
I mean, suitcases and backpacks and duffel bags full of them.
Yeah, 4 or 5 in the backpack.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, well, I'm looking forward to that meetup. I really am.
Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. And just to let everybody know, most everybody in the chat knows about it already, but the 3rd annual South Florida drone meetup is going to be on April 1st, 2023. We're going to have it in Jensen Beach, Florida again at the same location. And I think you'll agree, Mike. Don't you think that was a great location?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Fantastic location. I'm ready for the second go around at it.
Yeah, and it was good for GPS pilots and FPV pilots. So,
Ray, you got about 50 people so far.
Yes, yeah, I got it right on the iPad here. We're up to 50, right on the list. And just to let everybody know, we're doing a little raffle prize just based on your position on the list. You're getting a number when you tell me you're coming. and we're going to pull somebody's number out, and they're going to get a nice raffle prize. So, but you got to be there. You got to be present.
Yeah, and Ray, you make an interesting thing about the location. I think, Lee, I don't even know if we were back to the end. I mean, probably went back home. And Maddie called, and you called, and I mean, it wasn't even much to think about having it somewhere else. And I'm sure there's a lot of places similar to that location there in Florida. And you know a bunch of them. But I mean, that place was just with the gazebos and the restroom. The shade, and I mean, it really couldn't have been any better for a drone meetup, you know?
Yeah, no, it was good. Perfect. You know, unfortunately, a couple of drones did go in the water. When you fly by the water, you know, you almost have to expect that. And one was recovered thanks to Maddie's son, you know, and the other one's still there. But it's just a fun. And I thought it was a beautiful location. You know, you got the water there and the boats. So,
well, and we'll say the hotel. I know you reached them again, and they honored that. I think $139 price. Great, it was a great day, and it was a great place to meet. And we spent a lot of time in the lobby and out in the parking lot. And man, it was. I don't really know what could have went any better, you know.
and I got to say thank you to the hotel. You know, the Hampton Inn and Suites North Stewart is the official hotel that was sort of recommending for everybody to stay in. And Michael Wright, you got your reservation already, right?
Oh, I got reservation. Yeah, it's what for airfares. They were down a couple weeks ago. They were down to less than $380 round trip. Now it's up to over $650. So I haven't done it. Haven't made it yet. I'm just kind of waiting. They'll be down again.
And JC, he was number one. He was the first one to book the hotel. He booked it the following week. He booked it because he gets the penthouse suite, you know, and he wanted to get that same room. And then Al from South Florida Drone Pilot Flyers, he booked a room too for Saturday night. So, and for everybody in the chat, the discount code is SFD, South Florida Drone. So you tell them that, and they'll give you the discounted rate.
Guys, I'm sorry about the echo. I don't know. I'm doing nothing different than I do the last 2 years. So, no, is it any better now? I'm playing with a few settings. So,
hey, we got John Olson in the house. Johnny, how you doing, John? Good to see you. We got to get together. I'll be going back to Florida pretty soon, John. We got to get together.
Gary, Brant, Ariels.
And I think I said David Lorenzo. I think I said hello to David. Yeah.
Joe Merrick is in Tennessee. Is still doing it, Kai. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to do.
Captain Joe, good to see you. How you doing, buddy? I'm getting very jealous of you flying with Johnny all the time now.
Man, Joe's fun to fly with. I thought he's he you know it is. He gets out there. He always beats me to the location because I'm dropping my granddaughter off. But he's scopes things out, takes an early flight, you know, and lets me know what the wind's doing, and also it's pretty neat. So yeah, he's kind of like a visual observer before you get there.
Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah. That's good. And yeah, God bless America. Yes, I'm in New York on Long Island, and then in November I go down to Florida for the winter. Yeah, Palm Beach area.
That's coming, Ray.
Yeah. And I tell you, it's I love going to Florida. You know, I go down once a month just to go on my boat, clean the bottom of my boat, fly the drone, do a little fishing, and I'll be going down here November 15th for the winter. We got somebody in the back room. I don't know if you see him back there, Johnny. But
yeah, I'll tell you what.
Hey, Mike, did you leave him any shrimp and lobster? Did you leave him any shrimp and lobster?
It wasn't there. It was empty when I got there. You forgot to fill it up.
Crawfish, I think. But hey, Ray, let's second question, and then we'll get Eric in here.
Give me mosquitoes. That's all.
All right. What effect does low density attitude have on the efficiency of a UA propeller? A, propeller efficiency increased. B, propeller efficiency decreased, or C, density altitude does not affect propellers?
I will say you have to think about this answer.
Yeah. All right. That's a little harder, this one, you know. But I'm looking. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking. Okay. Unless I missed it, I don't see it yet. So keep guessing, guy.
Uh, uh, Charles wrote, it is actually the correct answer, guys, is A, mud ball.
Oh, Mudball did get it. Ah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations, Don.
The answer is A. So we'll throw Don in there. We'll throw Fisheye in the
Very good. Very
we'll throw
good.
the sock in a hat. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get Eric in here, and he had a previous engagement that he didn't realize. I want to get him in. Eric, welcome in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Howdy, Eric.
Well, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you
Eric.
for
Welcome
coming
to the Fly for Fun show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, man. And apologies for not realizing I double booked myself. I'm usually pretty good about keeping stuff in my calendar, and somehow a dinner with my girlfriend's parents didn't make it on there. So I couldn't get out of that. She gave me a pretty bad look. So I was like, okay, let me see if they'll let me just come in a little bit later.
Yeah,
We
it all works
appreciate it,
out.
Eric. You know, it's you text me, hey, it's I say it's no big deal, but hey, we just glad you can make it. And, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you guys start drones.
Yeah, got my beanie here, my Johnny Drone Flyer beanie. I appreciate that, man. And we're getting a little bit of that weather this past week, so it's been keeping my head and my ears warm. What's that?
Where are you located at?
So I'm actually on the East Coast in northern Delaware, about 40 minutes from Philadelphia.
Okay, Delaware. Yeah. Okay.
We're extremely fortunate. I feel so bad for what Hurricane Ian has done, and my prayers go to everybody that has survived that terrible storm. We've only gotten rain from it, so I feel incredibly fortunate that we're good up here. But guys down in Florida, man, prayers are with you, and hope everybody makes it through that okay, unscathed.
I know. I've seen a lot of drone videos. You see it on the news, but I've seen some personal drone videos and the devastation down there. I mean, it looks like a war zone. And Johnny, you've been through it.
Yeah, I tell you, what those storms hit now. There's so much. There's so many. The population is so huge, almost on every coastline now, and even down on at the Louisiana, and man, everything just gets demolished. So, is it where that impact? And of course, it came right over us last year. But hey, we all survived. But hey, you hate to see anybody get hit. But yeah, that's the Florida. I know Mexico Beach got hit a few years ago, and now Fort Myers there. So yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Eric, you're a big FPV guy.
I don't know if I call myself big in that aspect, but I enjoy it. It's funny because I don't know if a lot of people that follow me now know how kind of it all began, but I'll be happy to share that with you guys.
Tell us how you started.
So as much as I don't want to credit my ex-wife, I do have to give her a little bit of credit. She is actually the one who pushed me into getting into drones. I was big into the RC trucks, the nitro trucks when I was growing up. Some of the electric trucks, but they really weren't, what they are today. But yeah, I was kind of against it at first. I'm like, nah, I don't really have any interest. And she's like, no, you should try it. Like, you should just go out and get a drone and just try it. Like, I think you'd like it. And I was like, I guess I'll give it a try. I said, I don't really think it's going to be for me, but who knows? So she ended up buying me a Sharper Image DX3, just a Walmart, Black Friday special, $35 horrible camera, you know, no GPS, nothing like that. And you know, me being the person I am, I charged it up and I did all my research on it and I read all the instructions, and I'm just one of those people that, you know, I just have to know everything about something I'm buying and using. So I got it in the air and I was just blown away at how much fun it was. I wasn't expecting it to be as much fun as it was. But it really just gave me a great experience. I was able to fly it, you know, strictly line of sight. The camera was so awful that, you know, you wouldn't even want to attempt to fly it, you know, using the screen. It was just really bad. But this was back probably 2015. So yeah, the technology just was a lot less, you know, it was a lot more lacking back then. But regardless, you know, it did like the flips, you know, like you push the button and you move the joystick and it'll do like the automatic flips.
Yeah.
And it just put a huge smile on my face and I just loved it. So I was like, man, maybe this is for me. Like, you know, maybe this is something that I'm really going to get into. And I sure enough did. I ended up buying the second drone I bought was actually my Hubsan H501S. And that one was a GPS drone. And that was a step above what I had a little bit better camera. Obviously it had the GPS, and that was kind of the drone that really, I think, pushed me into the social media aspect of things on YouTube.
Okay.
It had a pretty significant following behind it. So when I started making videos about it and I started trying to make it better, get like more range, I started doing some modifications to it and sharing that on YouTube. That's kind of what I think, honestly, kind of jump-started my channel into, you know, getting into the drones and everything. So
Cool. Very cool. Well, I know, you know, before I forget, Eric, I got to tell you, thank you very much, because I started following your channel, you know, and I'd watch your live streams, and you didn't know me, but you welcomed me in. You know what I mean? You welcomed me in, and
Yeah.
you were glad to see me, and that meant a lot to me. So thank you.
absolutely, Ray. I appreciate you. I had seen you coming around the channel and showing me support, and to me, the channel would not be what it is without the support of the community. So, you know, I try my best. Like that's actually like a goal of mine is to like never miss somebody when they come to my channel, whether it's in a comment or, you know, on a live stream. And it's a pretty tall, you know, cup of coffee, like to not miss anybody. It's really challenging, but
Yeah.
I really try to make everybody feel welcome and feel like a part of the community, you know, and family to me, you know, because we all
Eric,
share the love of the same hobby.
When is your show, Eric? Tell everybody.
So I try to keep it semi-regular, but in the summertime is my fly season because we actually do get like 4 seasons here. So the summertime, I kind of slacked off from my live streams a bit because I was flying out here just, you know, on the grind and having adventures and just having a great time. But now that we're getting back into the fall, the weather's starting to change a little bit, and my fly time's going to get less and less and less, obviously, outside. So I typically try to run the Send It Sunday live streams, usually 2 live streams a month. And that's Sundays at 8 p.m. I do actually have a show coming up this Sunday at 8 p.m. On the channel. And then if I have guests on the show that can't do Sundays, that's when I'll crank out a Send It Saturday, and I'll do that 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So.
Yeah, and I think we got you on the drone show guide, I believe. Eric, didn't I put you on there?
Oh, sweet. Did you?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah, Maddie texted me. Maddie's up with the drone, so we, you know.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a conflict right now with my channel and the United States Drone Society with Paul Wedgenbig. And Paul didn't realize when he, you know, wanted to start the show off that I was actually live streaming on Sundays at 8 o'clock. And I told him, I said, man, it's totally not your fault. Like, I have not been regular with it this summer just because I did take a little bit of a break.
Right.
But I told him, I said, I don't do it every single Sunday. So I said, the Sundays that I'm not, I will definitely try to be in there and show my support to the United States Drone Society.
Sure.
They're an awesome channel. They got a lot of support behind them, and Paul is amazing. Paul, he does his absolute best to kind of the same thing I was talking about earlier. He tries his best to show that community love and not really miss anybody, and I give him a lot of props for that, because it's not easy. It's not easy to, especially starting out, to just kind of go in head first and.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Eric, a couple of weeks ago you joined us on a Drones and Coffee show, and you gave me a little birthday gift, a case for the Mini 3, and man, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
and, and I tell you what, you are, since I made the Drone Guide, and it's not about GPS and FPV, it's just about drone guys. It's not. I don't think we try to. I think a lot of people, I say, try to separate the two, but it's really no separation, because it's one big community. What you fly, it really doesn't matter as long as you're out there flying. And when we had these meetups, we found that out. Hey, the FPV guys flew right by us, and we just had a great time. And that we even let Jackrabbit fly with us there, Scotty. So,
that's awesome. Thank you so much, Matty. I really appreciate that, brother. And you as well, man. You do a lot for the community as well. All you guys on here do. Johnny, you're sitting there on your birthday doing giveaways, and that's why I was like, man, let me hop on there and give this guy something, because that's not something you see every day nowadays. People giving away stuff on their birthdays, just doing selfless things like that in the community. I know
CaptainRay and I, we talk about all the time, man.
Johnny's getting old. He's getting old.
yeah, I'm trying to catch up, Ray. But no, yeah, you know what? And Michael just had a birthday, but it's fun, and I think a lot of people, we talk about it all the time. I know Maddie and I and even CaptainRay, I think a lot of people take this really serious, but man, just have fun with the stuff. And I know, hey, I'm not a great editor, but there's better editors, there's better flyers, but we're having fun. And that's the most, Aldrin kind of stated that at Spin Up, and, he's got a ton of subscribers, but, he said, just post what you do. You don't have to be perfect on all your posts and videos and all that, but just have fun.
No. And the main thing is, like, honestly, most of us should be posting basically for ourselves, to give us something to look at for our progression. Like, let me go watch a video from 2 years ago. I'm feeling bad about my flying today. Let me go watch a video from 2 years ago. Oh, I feel way better now.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's our own progression that we can document.
Yeah, watch one of your first YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And listen, but it's fun. It's all about fun, and it's a great community. And I found out during a hurricane. I know the people in Florida found out, and all of us here have experienced death and I guess divorces, and we lost parents and brothers and sisters. And through those times, I think everybody is here for everybody, and that's what makes it a really great community.
Yeah, and that's why, honestly, I never wanted to add FPV on the end of my name, because to me, even though FPV is all consuming, it definitely consumes you in a way that's you just have to try it for yourself. My heart is still in all drones. Like, I don't care if it's a toy drone. I don't care if I'm walking in a mall and I see a little drone flying in the mall. It's got my attention, right? Any kind of a drone. I still fly GPS drones today. I still utilize them all the time. So that's why I wasn't like, going to attach FPV, because I feel like once you do that, you're kind of basically saying like, hey, I'm only into FPV now, like edrone FPV. Well, now you've kind of labeled yourself as I'm only in FPV, kind of, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to kind of label myself as like, oh, like now I'm going to just do FPV and now I'm just done with camera birds, because that's not how it is for me. Some people, they may put other drones down and run with other things. But me, I still fly, toy drones from time to time. I got little drones I fly in the house, line of sight. I got GPS drones. Matter of fact, I just did a chimney inspection last week, where I attached lights onto my Mini 3 Pro and went up and shone the lights onto a chimney so the chimney guy could put his camera up the chimney. And
Oh,
and get
wow.
the inspection done. It was crazy. It was fun. It was just a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, I think too much in the community we get tied up on what gear we're having or what drone we're flying, and some of us tend to be a little defensive of that. So if someone else doesn't have the same like opinion or the same, experience, like we tend to kind of lash out sometimes. So
Well, Eric, and
I
listen, I
just
mean,
want to,
guys don't know
if you
you
fly,
have a big
you
channel. Yeah,
fly.
you have a big.
That's it.
I say you have a big channel, and you support a lot of I say smaller channels, and I mean, that's the thing that I think we get hung up on numbers. Like, hey, if I ask this guy, he's not going to come on my show because I only got this, but that's not the case on almost everybody. And Ray and I talk about this all the time. We've had and it's like I see these guys' names on the side of this chat here week in and week out, and that's who make the show.
Exactly.
it's
And
just
we
not all
appreciate the
I know,
support. Believe me,
Michael
we
Wright,
do.
you'll see Michael in almost every stream, and he might not watch every second, just like I do. And you talked about it. You try to jump in there and say hello and hey, support, and hey, just everybody get along.
Yeah, I mean, the community will be even better if we can all just accept each other. I was talking to my Discord group today, as a matter of fact. We were talking about what gear, we like to use for this and that. And I'm like, look, I'm the last person that's going to judge anybody for what they're using, because I am flying an FPV drone with HD0 as the video system with a DJI camera on top. Now, you don't get too much more conflicted than that, right, guys?
You got a little bit of everything.
Well,
Yeah, like you got to do what works for you. Don't worry about, if you don't have the latest and the greatest, or you don't have what Bob has or what Bill has or what Ted has. Do what works for you. If it gives you joy and you have a good experience with it, then you run with that. Like, don't worry about getting caught up in all the hype and all that, because there's a lot of hype out here, and it can definitely taint your experience in the hobby if you let it just get to you. So just do what works for you,
Well, we have the old saying, fly for fun. You know what I mean? A fly for fun show.
Absolutely.
Eric, are you part 107?
Yes, I am. I've had my part 107 now. I had to take the reoccurrent exam. So I would say I'm almost getting close to like my 4th year having my 107.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I just got my new card yesterday. I got my new address. I had to get it updated because you're supposed to do it within 30 days, although I haven't moved, but I wanted to get it. So they sent it to me. So it's pretty neat.
Nice. Have you taken the recurrent exam yet?
I have not. I don't think I have to. When did I get it? April is my anniversary.
Every 2 years. So every 2 years, you got to take the reoccurring exam. And let me tell you something. That reoccurring exam, I thought, was a walk in the park. Like,
so the open book, right, Eric?
Yeah, like pretty much. I don't think you can even really fail it, because if you get it enough wrong, they let you take it again until you pass it. And then, because here's the thing, getting your 107 is not easy, right? Like, it's a hard test, but once you get it, it's easy to keep it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically it is an open book test. I mean,
yeah, pretty much. I felt like a lot of the answers to some of the questions were in the next question, if that makes any sense.
And Eric, that's all done online now, right?
Yes, sir. At least that's when I did it. That's what it was online.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Johnny, we got Brad Alston in the house, and TJ's
Brad,
in the house. Trini Weeks.
I'll tell you what, guys, I got some videos to share. Let's share a few of these videos that people sent in. Let me see here.
Awesome.
The first one.
It means a lot. I think it means a lot when you see your video being played on the live stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
You put in the time and effort. And if anybody wants their video shown, just send an email to me or Johnny, and we'll get it on.
This is Matt Bagwell.
Oh yeah, Matt's got some great stuff. He shares
Matt's
a lot
been,
on my Facebook group.
It's the birthday
Drone
boy.
Addicts.
It's the birthday boy.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy
Hope you're having
birthday,
a great
brother.
day, brother.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, Matt's I think 29 today. I'm not sure, but
That's you're older than you, Johnny.
yeah. Is this it is showing, huh? This guy.
No, it's not showing, Johnny.
No, I'm not
No.
seeing it on
No,
screen.
but not that I'm jealous, but Matt chases these tugboats down there in Virginia Beach, you know, and flies along the beach.
That's awesome.
Awesome videos you've been putting out, Matt. It's not showing yet, John. There it is.
There it is.
Here we go. Sorry about that.
The pilot boats. Yeah, I remember this one.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice.
Spot.
And I'm not sure what did he shoot this with? Did he say?
Let us know in the chat. What drone is this, Matt?
I wouldn't even begin to know where to guess, to be honest. There's
Matt
so
does have
many
the Nano.
good drones out
He's
now.
got some Autel.
Probably at Autel. You're right. Probably at Autel, David. Yeah.
Oh,
It looks crystal clear. I mean, you can see all the details.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know I like following boats.
Oh yeah, following anything is
Yeah.
definitely fun. Look at that.
Man,
Yep.
I'll tell you what, yeah, they
And that's a
nice shots.
That's a great job. These pilot captains in an area, they got some job.
Absolutely.
Eric, you can put your link to your channel, and anybody you can put your link.
Angie put it in earlier, but you put it in
Oh,
again.
okay. Sure.
Put it in again, Eric.
Yeah, I'll drop it on there.
Everybody in the chat and the stream, put your links in there, and make sure you sub to everybody. And hey, that's what it's about, supporting each other. Trini Weeks, welcome in. Jim's Drone.
God bless
Uncle Bill
America.
is
You
in
did
there.
it. Very good.
Yeah, I when I started the show, my goal with the show was to bring on some more well-known YouTubers on there, but also not only that, because that's been done before, right? Like this been done before. I wanted it to be different. I didn't want it to be just large channels. I wanted to bring on some of the large channels at first to kind of gain a little bit of attraction, right? Gain a little bit of notice. But then I also want to bring on smaller channels. Anybody who I feel is a positive impact on the community, I want to have on my show. Like, I feel like they need to be recognized. You know what I mean?
Right. This is Mr. John Flynn, Flying Flynn.
Oh, that's a beautiful area there.
This is Al Sabo. What is it? It's got the title there.
Oh, that's a beautiful area there. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I had my volume down. I'm
Very
putting my
nice.
link in now.
John's a great supporter of a lot of channels. You see him in a lot of people's streams. He always comments on your videos and stuff. A great guy.
That's awesome, showing that support. Thank you guys so much in the chat as well. I appreciate you. Hey, there's Paul. Hey, Paul. Good to see you, brother.
How you doing,
Paul's
Paul?
in it. And Paul was feeling bad. I think Paul wasn't feeling too good yesterday.
Yeah.
Hang in there and get well soon, Paul.
Loving these shots, man. I love the way he's slowly panning to the right there. Nice and smooth.
He's got the right music, you know?
Yeah. Love that little creek down there, too.
I'll just sub to your channel, Eric.
Oh, thank you so much. I will make sure I definitely hit you guys back 100%. There'll be a lot of people that'll vouch for me, man. I do show that support back as much as I can.
It's a great
Paul's
video.
Sick. Paul's sick, but he's still coming in, man. What a trooper.
Yeah, he's actually he texted me last night. He was feeling bad, asking me a couple questions about some videos and stuff. So yeah, I said, Paul, man, you need to get well, quit worrying. But he said the show's got to go on Sunday. So yeah.
Man,
right,
Paul, you're awesome.
Here. They got a new
Hey,
thing.
what's
It
up,
says
Art?
present
Good to see you,
stream.
man. Speaking of subbing, guys, go check out Artco Drone Solutions. Definitely sub. Art is an amazing creator. He puts a lot into his channel. Definitely want to check out Art's channel as well.
This is Joe Merrigan. I know exactly where this is at. I could have been standing next to this guy while this was being filmed yesterday.
Yeah.
I love the
Hey,
opening sequence.
Joe puts out some nice videos. He really does.
He does. Yeah, we
Beautiful.
flew the hell out of that thing yesterday. I tell you that. Around it, through it, by it, up and down it.
That's awesome. I've got some Mini 3 Pro content that I can't wait to get out at some point, but I've got a lot of cinematic edits I'm going to be doing. So some amazing locations. I can't wait to share those with you.
Yeah, Joe shot this. Well, I'm not sure. I think this might be with a Mini 3 actually. But he did put one up too with the Air 2S.
Mm-hmm.
That's about I think it's about 2,000 feet from where the boat launch is. So it's a good little.
Yeah, you're
little
out
trek.
there then.
And you can tell that he's, as far as I can tell, that's he's doing a manual orbit right there. That looks manual to me. That doesn't look like the automated ones.
I love that top down shot right there. Yeah, that's.
Don't get me wrong. I think the automated ones are cool, and I think it is a nice tool to use. But it's also nice to see some manual flying as well, too. You know,
It is. Yeah, and Joe talked about that. He does do some master shots, but he was doing a lot of manual stuff yesterday. So.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. I love the lighthouse. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's about I guess about 20 minutes from where we live to kind of meet up in the middle there, so it's not too bad. I want to thank Joe for that.
Very nice.
He did a little job yesterday, actually, last night. So. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Hey, what's up, TJ?
Oh, yeah, this is pretty interesting. I think Ray.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys in the chat can see this, but this is a really like high quality beanie that Johnny sent me. I mean, this thing is like embroidered. Like this is some good quality stuff you got there, Johnny.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't need them down here in Louisiana. But hey, I you know, no, but it is. They make Ray gets his stuff made at Queensboro, and yeah, they do make some great stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah,
we definitely need them here on the East Coast because it gets cold here.
Guys, this is Stephen Sutton, the 1500 drone light show.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. It's not showing yet, Johnny.
All right, I got it. Let me. I just want to move it up to this spot here, and
those drone shows. I mean, they are amazing. And this one has 1,500 drones in it, I think.
Oh wow! Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Jim's Drone
Hey,
and Brad
somebody
Alston
in the chat, Johnny. DeMarco's in the house.
Hey, DeMarco.
Marco, what's up?
and Brad Alston up in the house. What's up, Brad?
Howdy, Brad.
This is they talking about how they did this, and we're gonna I'm gonna bump it along here, but
Yeah,
it's pretty neat because Steven is a lot of times he don't get to show a lot of this stuff. So I messaged him today and asked him if I could show this.
Hey, what's up, Dominic? Northside Hawk. Good to see you, brother. And drone shots as well.
Look at those pods that these drones take off from. I think it's pods of 6, he says.
Oh yeah, these light shows. I think these are really cool.
It's for that exact reason, because we like a challenge. We like to do something which is.
Let me bump it up a little bit. Yeah, you can see that.
Big delivery. And these drone light shows, they are exactly that. And that's why we love doing them. And this show in particular in Kaohsiung in Taiwan was particularly challenging. Because it was the largest show we'd ever done. We'd never worked with drones over there and doing all the
Max
planning.
is in the house, Johnny.
As you see
How you
here.
doing, Max?
Oh, Max is here.
What's going on, Max? Good to see you, bro.
Look at that, man. That is 1,500 drones here.
I mean, just imagine like all of the setup and detail that goes into these shows. It's just mind blowing.
And it is one computer, he said, that does this.
That's crazy. They still using like the Phantom style drones for this?
No, I really don't know. He had sent me a picture, but they all taken off.
Oh wow, look at that.
I know.
That's fantastic.
I think they do this around 3 in the morning, so they don't want too many people to see it before it's
It just looks like almost like a sky of like fireflies, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Wow.
And the different designs that they make.
That is so cool. They actually did a show, not exactly near me, but a couple hours away down in Ocean City. My brother MD95 TSI got to check that out. I missed it this time around, but I definitely want to catch the next one.
Yeah, here comes I guess one of the money shots here today. But Steven, check out his channel there, Fly By Guys, and he's been a guest there.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
That is insane. It almost doesn't look real, like it. Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, they have
Very,
fun
very
doing that show. Man, it's a few dollars to do that show now.
I don't think we have time to show TJ's. He said we could show one of his, but we're going over.
I think it's
so
right.
TJ, we'll show it next week. We'll show it next week, TJ.
Let me do this wheel for this prize that we got.
We got a prize up in the house. That's what's up.
Well, this was for the people who got the 2-part 107 questions right.
Hashtag fly for
Oh,
fun,
nice.
right?
There you go.
So I'll go ahead and spin it. There's 8 names.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Oh, look, Paul Brown.
Hey, congrats, Paul.
There you go. Congrats,
Way
Paul.
to go. Congratulations, Paul.
That's awesome.
That'll make you feel
All right,
better.
Paul. All right. And then, that'll make you feel better. I'll get it. Let's see. Let's do this part 107 questions. The giveaway 2.
Paul Wedge Big say, "What I win?"
Fly for fun. This is for the sticker pack. And let's see who
Nice.
gets this. I'll get it out in the mail tomorrow morning.
Good to see you, Lost Girl Adventures, Charles Galuski, and 107 Drones.
Maddie's Drone World. Maddie won it.
Hey, Maddie's man, he won. I think he won a giveaway on my channel too.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Maddie. That's awesome, man. Maddie's a good supporter of the community.
God bless America saying it's rigged.
Well, guys, we try to keep it to an hour. We got Bill Thomas coming on. We got Dobo coming on a little later. So, if Mike, I'll give you a chance to say your goodbyes. Appreciate you having you on, buddy.
I enjoyed it. Glad to be on. Honored to be on. And again, I'm going to say, everybody go out and fly my Johnny.
There you go, Mike.
Chris Water says I Johnny because I Justine is my girlfrine. So
Right. This is my Johnny.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding down the fort there, Mike, while I was out.
No
Thanks
problem.
for being on, Mike.
Appreciate you, man.
You bet. Enjoyed it.
Matt Bagwell said he's on.
And now the floor is yours, Eric.
Oh, it's mine again? I thought I already had the floor.
You just tell anything, say your closing thoughts and anything you want to promote.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on the show. I don't normally often get asked to be on a show, so it's kind of weird to be like reverse role because normally I'm the one running the show. So it's kind of nice just to be able to just kick back and hang out.
I was about to say, Eric, isn't it a lot nicer being on a show?
Yeah.
Yes, running a show it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun work. I enjoy it, so don't get me wrong with that. But it is kind of nice just to be on a show. So
it is.
Well, we're glad to have you. Thank you very much, Eric.
Absolutely, man, and thank you guys for all the support in the community tonight and in the chat. You guys got a great show, and I'd love to have you guys on my show for sure at some point. Definitely, like I said. My channel is all about anybody who I feel is a positive influence in the community, I want to recognize you guys, and we need more people like you to step up. Paul Wedge and Big, he's fairly new in the grand scheme of things with the drone community, and I feel like he is off to a great start, showing lots of support in the community the way I feel it should be. Whether you're FPV, whether you're camera drone, whether you're just flying a toy from Walmart, we love you guys, and we're all in this for the same love of flight. Whatever you're flying,
And
we're all flying something.
Before you leave, Eric, I want to give you your personal invitation to come to the 3rd annual South Florida Drone Meetup in Gentle Beach, Florida on April 1st, 2023.
I would love to do that, and I will see if I can make that happen, because I will have some time off for work, and I have been saying for a while now that I really do want to get back down to Florida to visit a lot of my friends down there. So absolutely, that'd be awesome.
And if we're lucky, Brad Alston's going to make up some more coasters.
There you go, Brad.
Nice.
Anyway, it was nice having you.
I want to thank everybody. And then next week, I do want to say we don't have any guests. We're going to do something a little bit different. Ray and I talked about, we've been on a couple of years now, and we have 2 guests a week. So we're going to invite probably, we're going to ask people to join us and tell us a little bit about the channel, kind of promote your channel a little bit. And we'll do that 5 or 6 guys. I mean, we'll give you 3, 4, 5 minutes a piece. So yeah, not that that's new, but we want to feature, and that's our biggest thing. But behind this show was to feature the pilots. We don't really like to do the news a lot, So we want to learn about the pilots, and that's, I think, where the fun is. We all like to learn about each other.
Hey,
that sounds like a great show.
We got Mr. JRC's in the house. How you doing? But we got to say goodbye.
All right, guys, have a great night. Get out there and fly and be safe. And hey, have fun.
Have fun.
edrone, thank you guys so much.
All right.
Out.
Have a good night.